Sometimes acceptance can come from the most unlikely places. Now, before y'all come at me and you say, hey, you were judging her, you were stereotyping her, you're absolutely right. I was. And should I? Absolutely not. But for example, when I tell people I'm from Georgia and that I'm gay, people say, oh, God, your life must be so hard. But in reality, where I live in Atlanta is very progressive and very welcoming. It's just human nature that we put things in boxes, right? So we're at this place called One Hot Mamas. We're sitting in a booth, and this lady walks over to us, and she's like, ma'am, I'm so sorry to interrupt your dinner. I am a teacher, and I just wanted to come over here and say hi. Usually when I meet someone, they tell me they're a teacher, then one of the first things I say is, oh, what do you teach? And when I ask her this, I kind of sense this, like, apprehension from her. She was like, religion? I said, do you work at a Catholic school? And she said, yeah. And I said, look, I don't mean any harm here, but where I grew up, I didn't even meet a Catholic person until I was in college. No lie, y'all. It was like all Baptist and Methodist. And she laughed and she's like, you sound just like my husband. They live in Kentucky. So I went on to tell her about a trip I had taken to Canada where I had met a whole bunch of Catholic school teachers, and they were telling about some of the lessons they had done about this thing called Marshmallow Jesus. And she's like, oh yeah, I saw your video. It turned into a really warm conversation. Tell that she was pleasantly surprised by my reaction of her teaching religion. Not only do I love your teaching content, I love when you share your family. You guys are just such a beautiful representation of a family and love and things like that. She didn't mention one thing about like two moms, queer, gay, just y'all are an example of a good, loving family. And then it was my turn to be pleasantly surprised. If you had told me that some random lady who teaches religion in Kentucky would come up to me at a barbecue joint in South Carolina would tell me that my family is a good representation of love and positivity for the internet to see, I wouldn't have believed it. The random woman from Kentucky who teaches religion at a Catholic school. Thank you. You totally made my day.